Hello. In this video I'm going to show you how to add tables, images, and hyperlinks to Google Docs. To begin, you can add images and hyperlinks using the shortcut buttons on the menu, or you can go to the Insert menu at the top, select Image if you want to upload an image. You'll have several options for how to do that. You can either upload it from your computer. Searching the web will open up a window on the right side of the screen and you'll be able to search for images to add directly, or if you've got images in Drive or in your Google Photos or in a handful of other locations, you can select those as well. So let's go to Insert Picture, Image from the web. And let's say we want to add a stop sign. All right, so we get a number of different stop signs we can add. Maybe we want it to be the hexagon or the octagon without the word stop on it. Maybe we just want the stop sign. Select it, click on Insert, and then you can resize it so it's the size you need. There's also several options you can adjust. Size and rotation adjustments, so you have that full allotment of customization at your disposal. If you want to add a link, click on the Insert Link button. Two things you'll need to pay attention to here. One, what is the actual link you want to create? So let's say we want to create a link to YouTube. And then the text that will display in the document. It doesn't have to be the URL. The text can be anything you want it to be. And then when you're ready, click Apply. It inserts the link. And then to insert tables into Google Docs, go to Insert Table, and then you can choose table templates. This will be much better designed and customizable, or if you're just looking for basic tables, you can set the dimensions. Let's say you want a table that is 5 columns and 3 rows. All right, now you might insert a table into a Google Doc if you want to display tabular data. That would certainly be one application for using a table in a Google Doc, but there are others. An old web design trick was to use tables for layout purposes, and that gave you much better control over where elements would end up on the web page. We can do the same thing with tables in Google Docs. If you insert a table and you know how many elements you want and whereabout they will be, right, I can put anything I want in these cells. I can type, I can insert images, I can insert hyperlinks, I can do whatever, and they will show up pretty much in this arrangement. So you can also use these tables to design the layout of your Google Doc if you don't want it to be just a normal text-based document. It doesn't have to be. Tables serve a lot of purposes.